Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm working on my setup. I don't know if you hear an echo. I'm trying to figure out because I can't figure out how to get my phone to shut off from talking as a camera. I'm trying to figure out how to. Got a couple minutes, so I'm gonna work on my Twitch. Trying to figure this out. So I'm playing video games right now. Got a rain day today, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna take it easy. I took last week off. I worked 2 days last week. I doing bushes, trimming bushes, so it really wasn't that bad. So we got rain. We needed rain bad, so we finally got some rain yesterday, and it started late yesterday afternoon, and it stopped for a while, and it started again overnight, which is good because all the lawns. Oh, you got me. All the lawns burned out. So that'll be good. Hopefully they'll start growing because they haven't grown much in the last 3 weeks, and last week they really browned out. So they got me on this one. When I was younger, I used to play this. We'd go to the arcade or we'd go to a neighborhood restaurant, like they had a bar in it. This is like small places, not nothing like Applebee's or Longhorns or stuff like that. And if they had this video game in the corner somewhere by the pool table, I was there. I wasn't interested in eating or nothing. I would just go to town, ask my mom for a couple dollars in quarters, and I'll be back a couple minutes later to get more quarters. And then after about $4 or $5 to get quarters, my mom would say, "That's it, no more." But I had fun, so. But that's what it was all about. You got to meet people. You got to talk to the bartender for a second, ask for some quarters, and he didn't steal you. I mean, there was some goofballs back around then too, I'm sure, but nothing like nowadays. Where, oh, it got me. Everything's just out of control. I can see in my picture, my Pac-Man picture, I got a blur. I'll watch the replay. I'll see what it looks like. I think maybe if I darken the room out or move to a different room, because I'm in my mud room right now, maybe it'll be better. And I got to figure out how to get this phone to stop talking. I tried everything. I got the mic muted, so I shouldn't have picked nothing up. But I just don't get it. So hope everybody's having a good day. I'm having a good day. If you guys are checking out crypto, Ethereum went up, I'm going to say, to like almost $1,500. So now I'm really kicking myself in the butt because if I would have bought it for $1,500, I'd have been up $600. But with my luck, if I would have bought it, it would have went down $600 and only be $300. Come on, get them all. I got them all, yeah. Oh, and you got me now. Shucks. I got to get rid of that glare on the screen. I don't know if I do that, if that'll be any better. No, actually, it got worse. Just get too bright. I got a big window behind me that looks out into the backyard. That's my next project to step on and figure out. It's a dilemma. I got to restart my one computer because my NiceHash Bitcoin, it's been off for a couple days, and I've been lazy. 2 weeks of vacation, trying to get stuff done, and they got me. Oh man, I should have hung out for a second. I could have followed, but they. So I just been lazy. Got a couple things done I wanted to get done, but I didn't get everything done. But that's the way life is. You can only do so much. Oh, it got me again. I didn't see the little wall up there. Oh, because I can't see it. It's too bright even for me in the background. Yeah, but these are my favorite. Pac-Man, Centipede, Defender. Defender was super hard. I put Defender, I put a quarter in and played Defender. I'd be lucky to get a minute out of it. Hey, Ed, what's up? How you doing? Nice to see you. I'm screwing around. I got a rain day finally. It hasn't rained here in about a measurable rain since June 10th. I don't know if you can hear me in delay, but I can't figure out how to get my cell phone to stop talking. And I'm using that as a camera to play Pac-Man because I'm trying to figure out how to do my Twitch stream and add it on there. So But we finally got some rain finally last night. We got a good amount. We probably got about altogether maybe 1.5 inches of rain. We needed it bad though because all the lawns browned out over here. And I didn't even work last week. I just did 2 or actually 3 shrub jobs. You have poison ivy day? Hope you don't got poison ivy. Believe it or not, I never got poison ivy. Not once, never. Poison ivy, poison oak, nothing. The only thing I got that I try to tell people in videos that I make is before you start trimming bushes, make sure you bang them with the. Come on, one more. Make sure that you bang them with like your rake or something to make sure there's no little bees nests in there because there's paper hornets in there in one of the nests, and I didn't know it. And as I was going, it was about 5 feet up, 5 feet high, and I was trimming, and all of a sudden I was like, the most godly pain, like in my ear, like under my ear, because I have my earmuffs on, under my ear, in my neck. They got me all on the one side, and before I could even drop the trimmers and run and start screaming like a girl, like, ah! They probably got me like 8 or 9 times. So I make, oh, come on. So I make sure that I, that's the most important thing to bang on that. So I'll see if I can figure out how to get this up on the screen too. If I could do more than this, I'll talk to you for a second. I've been looking at this morning because I got my chores done, and let me see if I can figure out how to share this too. We'll share it. This is a real good price too. This I'm interested in seeing if they got it for real and see if I can put a down payment on it and sell my truck. So I gotta see where it is. I think it's this one. Yeah. I gotta go back to my screen and see what I see in there. But then I gotta get out of my screen so I can move that. So I'll go back to here. I'm trying to figure this out. It's a 2022 by Town. You know where Town is by us. It's only. Come on, I don't want to talk to you, lady. Go away. Don't want to chat. I want to say it's $52,000. And it says a 2.49% for 60 months, which I qualify for that. And I could get the GM retirement discount price too. So I want to come drive it. No, I don't want to drive it yet. Got to figure out what I'm going to do. But it says 2022 gas, it'd be about $560 or $860. So say $900 for 72 months. I'm definitely interested in it. Because I was going to buy a new truck last year, but there was a 6-month waiting list. So I get back to the main page on that. I lost some pages too, but I didn't do it. Because I think if I sell my truck, I really just want to get a 2-door 8-foot bed work truck. But I guess I'll settle for this because I can take the grandkids around in it too. So I got to make a move and decide what I want to do with that. Because it'd be beautiful to have a brand new truck, and I still got some payments left on my 17. But I figure I should be ahead enough that I'll hopefully get like 5,000. That's what I'm hoping for. Robert, what's up, my friend? I'm playing Pac-Man. What are you guys up to? I got a can for you to crush as soon as I'm done with it. Little RC Cola. Thank you for stopping by. That's awesome. They got I don't know how to do that though. So I got a can. I got a bunch of cans. I took back some cans yesterday, Robert, and I got $45. I had just laying around. That's cool. I had 2.5 big contractor bags full of cans. I saved them for about 5 weeks, and finally got enough motivation to put them in the back of the truck and take them back. So I got $45, but it cost me probably $1,000 to get $45. You said you crush them. They don't want them crushed by us. They just want them as good as could be. in the original condition. If they're too crushed and they can't read the scanner label, they don't want them usually. What's up, Outdoor Smile? How you doing? I'm playing Pac-Man. Well, I was playing Pac-Man. I was talking with Ed, a man I went to school with many years ago, high school. I was talking about getting a new truck, so I got to make a move. Do you take them back, Robert, for just like aluminum scrap price? Because I wonder if you get more money doing it that way instead of getting a nickel. But I'm going to jump back onto this one. I was looking at that truck. I'll show you real fast. Mr. Smile. Haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing good. Hopefully you got over being sick. But that's what I want to get. It'll be it's a 4-door. I really don't want a 4-door. I just want a 2-door one. It's only $51,000. When I say only $51,000, that's a pretty good price. It's gas. It'll be about $900 a month for 72 payments. So 12 times 5 would be 60. It'd be 6 years. Excuse me, I'm not sure if I want a payment for 6 years though. That's the problem. So I still got like 3 years left on my wife's truck. That was another 6-year deal on that. But I think I got enough trade-in value, or I would sell it privately, actually get rid of my 17, which is nothing wrong with it, but just to upgrade to a new truck. But then I would go from a $555 payment to a $900 payment. And then I got to get a plow blade. So I was checking out a plow blade, similar to the one that I got. Get out of the screen. I'm trying to figure out how to get my Twitch thing figured out. And I don't know if you guys can hear me in the background, like on a little echo, because I got my cell phone I'm using, and I keep hearing myself, and I can't figure out how to shut that off. But I was going to get let's see where it's got now. The same plow blade, but I would get it in stainless steel, just like the one I got. And I'm looking at it, and it says that it'd just be silver, like the one I got. The same thing. It says it's starting at $97 a month with a firm, which I can get credit from them guys too, because I got good credit. And that's one thing I learned in life. You get good credit and keep good credit. It's a lot easier to walk in somewhere you don't have the money and sign for something, pay them a little bit, interest on it, then have to go to your mom or your sister or somebody that you know and ask them to borrow some money. That's pretty embarrassing sometimes. And I got out of that. I don't ask people for money no more. It's not cool because they're kind of pressuring into borrowing it to you. So I figure if I got that truck, that would be $900, and I would say this plow blade would probably be $150. So that'd probably be like, we'll say $1,100 a month. So that's a pretty big payment. Because like I said, I'm paying $555 for what I got. But it would be nice to have a brand new truck. But I got to make a move soon. Because if I don't make a move soon, it'll be sold. Because last year I was going to get a new truck. I was going to trade it in and get a new truck. But there was a 6-month waiting list. So I'm just kind of daydreaming over here. So I'm going to stop sharing this thing. I want to get out here. So I'm out of my window. Back to there. I take them and I get money from every bag. Yeah, I use the big contractor bags too. I know what you're saying about that. So that's the dilemma. Do I want to go and get back into a 6-year payment? But the way I look at it is my 17 truck with the plow blade on it, it's a $555 monthly payment, which might be a lot to some people, but in the business world, it's really nothing. I could write it off towards taxes, some of that money. And also, it keeps me in business in case of an emergency. I could use it to go snow plowing, which I don't like to. I haven't used it at all, snow plowing once. And also, I could go get hay with it or do chores with it if I have to in an emergency. Or if my Prius took a poop, and my other truck took a poop. So they're both paid off. I could use that to drive my wife around and get her to her job. So that's just some crazy ideas I come with because, like I said, I'm always thinking about something. And so we got a rain day finally today. It hasn't rained in over a month. So I got some stuff done this morning. I got my chores done. take a look at the crypto market, see what we get, what's going on there. So yeah, Bitcoin's at 22,000. It's going up. That's pretty cool. Ethereum's at 1,500. I should have bought it, like I said earlier, at 900. I'm going to stop sharing the screen on this one and see what I get. I'll look back at crypto in a second. I'm just messing around. Like I said, I'm screwing around. I'm trying to get out of that screen. But I want to go back to the crypto so I can move around on it and you guys can see. Let me take this camera out. See what I got going on here. Because I could hear myself perfectly, and I wish I could figure out how to stop myself because I got the mic muted. I'm going to leave this chat for now. We don't want to go to crypto. So give me a second if you want to hang on, please. I'm just looking at trying to figure this out. Getting out of the stream so I can go back to my cell phone. Cardano's at 50 cents. Solana's at 42. Doge is at almost 7 cents. I heard Avalanche was pretty good. Never got it. $24. That was something I was looking in the past. Never bought it. I should have bought some. Sheep's at 11.90. So it went up a hair. I want to get out of this thing. Go away. That's what I want to be. In my live chat. Hey, Jeremy, what's up, my friend? That's awesome. But I was just talking about getting a new truck. We were talking, Robert's on here too. We were talking about cams for a minute too. I'm looking at crypto right now. Crow's at 13 cents, man. That's a deal of the century. It's like everybody's in the UFC, so I feel that it's gonna go back up. Yeah, I like the Mazda. Nice, but you don't have to worry about snow. I use it to make money. So, and your little S10 4x4, well, that's got the better. That's probably got the 4.3 V6 in it, in that one. So that should be a good one. But that's a gas guzzler too. Because I had an old 89 in beautiful shape. It was an S10. It was a Blazer. It was a cool little truck. It was actually one of my favorite vehicles that I had. But that thing had the 4.3. They just switched over from the junky 2.8 V6s. And man, that thing could eat some gas. Now I got Sandbox. It's only worth $1.35. I bought on Gemini. I bought a bunch of it, and it got as high as $9, and I didn't sell it. And now it's down to $1.35. I lost a lot of money on that one, but I still got it. I didn't cash out yet, but that's funny. I think it's going to go back down further, but that's just the way I look at it. I still got to research about like those exchanges not giving money back to check on. But that's what I was doing. I got to go back in the chat and see if I can get back to this link I got going. Get that on there. But that's I got a rain day today, so I saw last night you were saying that it was 100 degrees by your house. You should have did some work inside. Yeah, I agree with the zero payment thing too. But being in business, you got to spend some kind of money because, like I said, you don't want to work on junk every day breaking down. But it also it makes you money too, and also it's a tax write-off too in regards to you could depreciate it over the years. So that does help out on that. I don't know why this phone won't stop being quiet on me. Let's see what we get on here. But yeah, I don't like payments either because back in the day, I used to sign for everything when my credit was good before it took a poop, and I bought everything that was going out of style. And when that happened, everything went south quickly. So I'm going to add this one to the stream and see what it looks like. What a terrible picture. I'm trying to figure out how to do this for, like I said, for that Twitch. See if I can get that figured out. You could start any kind of a business for a tax write-off. I'll even make you some bogus receipts if you want. That's for sure. So I'm playing Pac-Man back here too. like I said, I'm screwing around trying to do the Twitch thing. But yeah, you could start a business in anything. You could, make a false roofing company and just write stuff off. Just like back before, which I don't want to say, because you might work for the IRS. Hey, Pika Power. Like if I made too much money, well, not me. Let's just say I'm saying it for a friend. They would write like some bogus receipts at the end of the year for like a transmission job for like $4,000. And I'm not saying I ever did it. No, a friend did it that I know, but I would never do nothing like that. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Oh, let's get them out. Come on. I'm going to miss that one. And I missed them. Come on. Oh, I got them. Yeah, 1,600. Sweet. Come on, buddy. But that's, if you do work for the IRS, it's cool. Because I had a chance. Well, I'm not saying I had a chance. A friend that I know, he had a chance to cash in on all kinds of money with this, when everybody got sick kind of money they were handing out. But the person, a friend of mine, they didn't do it because they didn't want to take a chance opening up all kinds of worms from the past. So they could have made, some decent extra money off of when everybody was sick and getting free money. But that person didn't want to take a chance of opening up old cans of worms. Pika, what you up to? Hey, Cassie. Oh, come on. I look at the screen for a second. I'm trying to figure out my Twitch thing. Because we finally got some rain, Cassie. It finally rained yesterday night and today about 1.5 inches. Had it rained in over a month. A good rain. So we had an all-day rain yesterday afternoon and all this morning. So I got the chores done. And I'm trying to figure out how to do this for Twitch. But I got an echo. Can you guys hear me echoing in the background? Because I can't get my phone to shut up. I can't tell what that emoji is, Pete. Oh, I got one. I'm going the wrong way. Come on, come on, come on. So we were looking at trucks earlier. I was showing you guys. I'm thinking of going to get a test ride today and buying this guy, but I don't want to sign for it. That's the only problem. Because I still got 3 years left on my, I want to add. I want to share, yeah. I want to put that on there, so I don't know if that's on there or not. Oh, I'm all screwed up. Share. Now, why can't I share that? Okay, there it is. But that's not the one I want. I want to stop sharing that one. I'm all screwed up. I start pushing all kinds of buttons and stuff starts falling apart. So I want to share. I want to, which I shouldn't do because I make these dumb decisions in a minute without thinking about it. But they got it in stock. I was going to trade the wife's truck in last year, which is a nice white one I bring out. That's a 17. And this would be a 2022. Same truck, but this is 4-door. But they got it in stock because I was going to get a new truck last year, but there was a 6-month waiting list and it was too long, so I didn't do it. But I don't know if I want a $900 a month payment. That's the problem. But it's a beautiful truck. I just saw my truck privately, and I got to get a snowplow blade too, so that's going to add probably $200 more a month to that. So I don't know. That's definitely. Oh, I could get top dollar for mine still, Jeremy. Mine's in real nice shape. It's not rusted out or nothing. Buffalo, New York, we usually get all kinds of rust problems. Mine's in pretty good shape for now. And then again, I haven't plowed with it ever, except at my house. So but I really want to get a 2-door version of it, a work truck with an 8-foot bed. But if I get this, I can pick up the grandkids and take them instead of driving around in the Prius. Or what I do is I just trade vehicles with my kid. They just give me the babies, and I just take their vehicle, and I just take Mama's truck, because that's pretty nice. Because my work stuff is older. I don't want to put no miles on the 17 truck, because then I get high mileage, you won't get as much money. But then I just let them drive it, because I don't want them to drive around in junk, because I had junk vehicles all my life. So I finally realized it took many years to figure it out that I worked pretty hard. Well, I'm not working hard right now, but it takes time. And I respect myself because I realize how much of a if I go get that new truck, it'll be $1,100 payment on that. Take a peek at that. Oh, I don't know, Pika. Thank you. Hey, Pudge. I still got to check. Did you ever make that other video about with the mustard? I got to look and see. I didn't even look this morning. I've been daydreaming. Yeah, because truck prices are totally crazy right now. I don't think they're going to go down. But like I said, I don't want to go from $555 to $1,100 payment, but that'll keep me in business and I can sleep at night, especially during snowplow season, because stuff always breaks in the middle of the night when nobody's around. Everything's closed. The note video. I'm just skeptical with most YouTube crypto and finance channels. Yeah, that's true. Just like if you told me, Jeremy, that you use Alka-Seltzer daily, I would promote it too if you paid me money. Promote it all day. Or Rolaids Spell Relief, ROLAIDS. Now I got to figure out how to get back to this one. But like I said, I'm just trying to figure out this. It's not looking too good with the. What do you want to call it? With the Twitch thing. I got no time anyways. I have to get. Oh, thank you, Pika. Thank you. Yeah, well, I'll be on Clay's stream, definitely. Thank you. Yeah, you get 5 free stocks. I fell for that. I got that through Robinhood. They gave me like a crap one for like $3. But hey, that's how they get you because they're giving you something back. So let me go back to this screen so I can see what's going on still. So Bitcoin 22,300. It's up. Ethereum's 1496. I don't have none of these. A Cardano 50 cents about. I'm losing on that one, but it's going back up. But it's still at a pretty good price. I'd like to get some Polkadot. Don't got that. Definitely Avalanche I'd like to get. That's weird. Tron is such an old coin that it just keeps hanging on. It don't die. It's kind of like Litecoin and Filecoin. It's 7 cents. So what do you put your money on? Tron, or do you buy Dogecoin? That's the question, because they're both at the same price. But Doge got the power of the army behind it sometimes. Litecoin, $58. Crow is 13. Like, the Crow's a good one, I think, because of they promote UFC fighting. And they bought that arena by Simon out there, Staples Arena. I never had Chainlink. I had Ethereum Classic when Dogecoin was running. I put some money into Ethereum Classic on Robinhood because that was the next one that was running. And it took a poop after that. So I broke even and made a couple bucks and got out of it. ApeCoin, you still got your ApeCoin, Pika? It's at $6. I got Mana. I had a lot of Mana, but I sold it because it got to like $2.50. I got rid of it. Like I said, I'm losing on, Sandbox. You just don't know. You don't know when to sell. That's the problem. I get too greedy. I figure if it goes to $5 and I should sell, I just keep sitting on it. I figure it's going to go to $10 and I could jump back out and I lose money. I've seen BitBoy promote coin. I used to watch BitBoy all the time religiously. And I liked watching him drive around in his cars. That really got me interested in crypto. I said, man, that guy's got to sit home and use his computer. You get all the nice vehicles, and I'm out there busting my butt in the hot sun. And I got crap compared to that. I got a couple nice things, but nothing like that. But some people get lucky, you know. He might have been born into money, possibly. You know, because luck, I don't have luck. I got luck of the Polish, which is nothing. And then I said, see you later, Pika. Oh, Robert, you still here? Because my friend's got to say hi to you. I want you to meet him. I heard some lucky people got AMC as a free stock. No, I really didn't pay attention to AMC until all the coins started just going sideways, like Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's why back in December I jumped on Clay's picture kept popping up. That's how I went to his channel, and I never chatted before because I always watched it on my TV. And I was in the kitchen one day on the kitchen computer, which I do my YouTube. Now I'm in the back. I'm in the mud room, which is right next to the kitchen. Yeah, that's crazy. S&P 500. History doesn't lie. Yep, I agree with that too, Jeremy. And then it said, I would like a free GME stock. Yeah, smile. That'd be cool, but one of them's not going to do nothing. It's just going to buy you, a new pair of Nike sneakers maybe. It's $240 off AMC. That is definitely lucky. But he probably had, if he got that many shares, he probably had over 3,000. I only got 150. I should have bought some more when it. Yeah, selling at 70 was he knew just the right time. I mean, that's perfect. Hopefully it goes back up. Thought I heard the gate bang. But I forgot what I was talking about now. But yeah, so I jumped in, and that's how I met Clay back in December, because I started typing and he actually answered the chat. I was amazed. I was like, wow, that guy actually took time to talk. And then I met you guys back in January. And I started chatting. We got a pretty tight group now, which is pretty cool. And then somehow Jeremy found us. Jeremy, I never checked into that account either, looking backwards on it to go deeper for your JV Hangout. And now Jeremy's in our web of Spider Web, and he pulled me into his Spider Web. And you guys check him out. And especially on Friday nights, he goes live. They have a blast. You stay there for hours, and I mean hours, and they go to the next chat. And if you could stay up all night, which I can't because I'm old, those guys talk for 10, 11, 12 hours sometimes, chatting all night. It's cool. Like somebody said, that BC guy said, it's so true. He said the chat that you guys have is kind of like just sitting on your porch. You're just waiting for somebody to walk by and start a conversation. You said, yeah, he said he couldn't even work when it was going. He texted me and said, I feel that I should sell. Yeah, but it might go to 100, and it didn't go to 100. So he got extremely, I don't want to say lucky. It was like I said, I did, it literally was fluctuating me 10K up and 10K down within minutes. Oh, yeah, that must have been a hell of a roller coaster ride. But yeah, I would do that too, Cassie. I agree with that you would buy at the $70 mark. Let me throw this stupid crap out in the background so I don't have to look at it no more. There I am. What a handsome person. Wow. I like looking at myself and listening to myself talk. That's me. But yeah, I would have bought back in at 60, figuring it was going to go back up. And it didn't, unfortunately. But hey, you never know. It might. It might take off, which I hope it does. I'm not going to get rich off it, but if I could figure out to make an extra quick $25,000, I could just take all my plow work and just sub it out. Yeah, we all stick together. It's just weird, And I did that little dance thing on Saturday because I had that stupid idea, and I got up to 220 subs. So I'm going to try it again on Friday. Hopefully I get some more. But it's not going to help in regards to watch hours. But at least I could brag about having subscribers, which really doesn't matter. That's pretty funny. I made that little note thing yesterday. I put that short about notes back in high school, that little football thing. And somebody took the time. They wrote a novel to me. And basically all it said is that I don't accept changes. That dance was pretty hilarious. If you send me a clip somehow, smile, I'll put it on there. I mean, you could dance together like a split screen. That'd be pretty funny if we could. And I almost had it looped perfectly for that song. where it kind of kept coming back to the same part so he wouldn't lose it. But it's a tough call because if you look at it this way, whether it be the stocks or crypto, oh no, not this guy again. Jeremy, you messed it up. First. What's up, Simon? Jeremy got you on that one. Yo, I was literally made more money in buying and selling stuff. No, that's how we say hi, JV. We have fun like that. Yep, JV messed it up. Maybe you can figure out a way you block him again, Simon. Put him in the doghouse because whoever blocked him, we never figured it out. But I'll figure it out somehow with JV's hangout. Dance was funny as heck. I got to read what you wrote. I missed that one before somebody started spamming the comments. Literally been warned in buying and selling stuff. Yeah, unfortunately, I buy stuff when it's too high and end up selling it when it's too low. That's my problem, though. You're sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Like I said, we're just a bunch of guys and girls. I don't want to be politically correct. We're just a bunch of bros having fun. So I'll put my Pac-Man back on. What's one? Or is that I? IRST? I see the F. Oh, okay. He got you again. You're crazy, Simon. Is it hot by you today? It was hot by Germany yesterday. It said 100 degrees. I was watching the weather, and you guys got the heat wave coming. Cassie, should get you too pretty soon. A nice warm air. And then the one friend on Jeremy's channel during the heat wave over there in England, Europe area. So I'm just my last day of vacation is today. So the wife went back to work. So I have to babysit no more. 2 weeks of babysitting. I'm finally free. And I slacked out last week except for them 2 days of the brush job. So I'm glad it rained, though, because I needed the rain, and I got to get motivated to get back to work. Got my chores done around here, so that's a good start. Try to behave and try to get back on a work schedule, because 5 o'clock this morning came pretty fast. Sure, some people were still on a computer at 5 o'clock, but not me. I would like to get crypto.com, but I can't get it because I live in New York for another wall to have. Oh, it's even like that today here too, Cassie. At I want this one a little bit. This morning when I got up, it was 60. Well, I'll just say 70 degrees, and the humidity was 65, so it was super humid. It's humid out here today, too, as we speak. But we got a little breeze. You can probably see the trees in the back of my head by the barn blowing around. 90 degrees. Simon, how much is gas by you? It actually started coming down. It's like $4.65 here now. Yeah, 103 days soon. At 103, that's pretty warm. Never seen it that warm in person. The hottest I think we ever got here was like 97 or 98. I was here for that. That was like 2 years ago. It was crazy. 11:41. Yeah. When you're done with all your trees, Cassie, you come over here. I got a bunch of apple trees that need pruning too. I pay good too, cash. As soon as the job's done. I got cold drinks, and sometimes I get pizza delivered with pepperoni if it's a good week. Yeah. But it won't be long. up on the wife's Facebook thing, a couple people that we know, they've been posting pictures like it said 17 weeks till this. They're showing like, a foot or two of snow around here, old pictures, and it won't be long, so we gotta. That's cool. $60. Well, that really ain't too bad, unless you do $60 a day, which you're saying. But yeah, pretty soon, I get up every morning at 5 o'clock. Except for the last couple of days I was on vacation, I slept in a little bit. But it used to be sunlight out. A couple of weeks ago when I got up at 5, it was pretty bright out. Now I got up this morning. I haven't got up early for the last 2 weeks. Been taking it easy. I got up today at 5. In southern Kansas one summer, luckily, arena lady was training horses at midnight. At midnight, nice. 110. My other friend Paul, he jumped on one time. He was in the Air Force, so he was stationed at Wichita, Kansas he did 4 years there. And he's actually got an actual live picture, no video though, of a tornado that came through where he was at. It was pretty cool. Nobody got hurt, but you could see like the actual tornado cloud itself, and you can see like a little bit of the damage it did. It was nothing devastating, but it was pretty interesting. I never saw a tornado in person, and I never saw hurricanes. The only thing I see around here is blizzards. But people use the $60 a week is not bad, actually. Thank you, Simon. Thank you. I usually don't want to show them to nobody, but I want to show JV because one of his friends on there, Thrash, he's a real nice guy. He's got a rescue, and I believe he's in Colorado. I'm not 100% sure, but so they had some horse videos, so I just showed them ours. I should say not mine, my wife's. And like I said, usually I don't show them because I don't want to hear no negative comments, stupid comments from people. Like I said, I only get blizzards where I live, and basically you just stay in your house during the snowstorm, and when it's done, just go and shovel it out of the way. And sometimes you make crazy money, extra money doing that if you got time to go, if you got a bobcat or something, or some kind of like a front end loader to pick up snow and move it around for people. But you got to be real careful because you have no idea what you're doing or whose property you're working at, if they got any gas shutoffs or anything, And sometimes if you got a heavy enough machine, you never seen a snowstorm? No? That's cool, Captain. How are you? Thank you. No, these are all Smile. They're all just the standard breads. You just sit on them. I don't say you don't sit on them. You pull the cart behind you. The sulky. I'll show you a picture. I got one right here. The closest I've I got that damn glare in the background. And that's my wife. And my son drove that one race. But yeah, we race them. That racetrack we're at there is Buffalo. It's probably about 15 minutes from my house, not far at all, 15, 20 minutes. And there's another one that's about an hour away. And the closest, the biggest track route for that is, it's in New Jersey. It's called the Meadowlands. They play football right next to it, too, the Giants and the Jets. It's like a whole little sports section down there in the Meadowlands. It's right next to New York City. And my son went there a couple of times to race, and he actually won one time down there. And that's kind of like the Super Bowl of all the tracks, unless you go to Canada. And then up there, the Super Bowl is like Woodbine. It's called Woodbine and Mohawk. That's up by Toronto. Toronto's not too far from my house. Toronto's about, hang on, Captain. Toronto's about an hour and a half from me. But it's crazy. It's weird up there. Because you'll be going 80 miles an hour, and all of a sudden it'll stop on the thruway for no reason. You'll sit there for like 2 or 3 minutes, and everybody will go 100 miles an hour, and it'll stop again. So if you could drive straight through in an hour and a half, it would be good to get to Toronto. But with all those stop and goes, it takes sometimes 3-4 hours. It's just crazy. It's a beautiful sunny day in the afternoon. Nothing could go possibly wrong, and all of a sudden you're stopped. But they got a lot more people up there. It's like similar to the New York City area. Yeah, they're nice painted horses. I like them. I like them all. They're all the same. It's just a horse is a horse, like Mr. Ed said. Of course. And it's a have a Clydesdale for me. No, they're not Clydesdales. They're standard breds. But Clydesdales are beautiful. I'd love to have one. A Clydesdale. They were just here in Buffalo this weekend. I actually seen them this morning. I dropped my wife, gave her a ride to work. I was coming home. It was about 6:15 in the morning. They got a full semi full of them Clydesdales. It's Budweiser. They got 2 matching Budweiser 18-wheelers behind them, and they got like a small 15-passenger van behind that. And they were going up towards Vermont. They're heading from today because I got a show next weekend up in Vermont. And it was amazing to see how beautiful the amount of money they put into that Budweiser. But I couldn't get close enough this morning to catch them to get a video of it because I would have got it on there. No, I don't know who Dancing hammered back in the day, so I have no idea. But I got 8 of them, Captain. You can come over and help clean them, but I don't give them away to nobody. I'll keep them till the end. They're all my kids. It's really a tough world out there for animals. There's a lot of people that could care less about, their kids. And I don't want to say nothing about, bad parenting or nothing, but if they don't care what their kids are doing, I'm talking about human kids, they could pretty much care less about, any type of an animal. Leprechaun TV, what's up? How are you? Thanks for stopping. We're over here just messing around. We had Robert earlier, too. Yeah, Cassie, you know how it is. So does Trasher knows, too, that people are nasty and mean. They only care about themselves, and, it's heartbreaking, actually. But I'm an animal lover. But then again, I told I wasn't an animal lover. Actually, not right now. I got finances are getting tied up in another little thing I got going on the side. Yeah, Cassie, an Outdoor Smile, Leprechaun TV's one of Jeremy's friends that we made friends with. So is the captain. They're from Jeremy's channel. So is Rob and his brother Joe. He's got to be doing something right if he's got that rescue going. That's awesome. No, that's all about luck, Smile, with the horse thing with 10,000. That's like, AMC stock or a ship going to the moon. It's you never know. Because I got a mare, our very first mare. We still got her. That was our first horse that we claimed in a race. We paid $8,400 for her. And she was real good at going through the motions. And when it came to time to win, she would just, run with them instead of passing them. And you can't get too aggressive, especially with the mare. If you crack them with the whip, which might sound mean, for PETA people and all that, but they respond, but they get sour real fast if you tap them with it. So all you can do is just shake the lines in them. You guys are really chatting fast now. Oh, yeah, Cassie, they do it all the time. We call them paper trainers. They're all over the place, paper trainers. People, they get positives for using like painkiller medicine or breathing medicine. So they get suspended. They got to pay a small fine. They got to sit out, maybe a year, maybe 6 months. And they just give the horse to somebody else to do. And the sad part is everybody knows they're playing the game, but they still let them play the game by putting them in other people's names. And what can you do? I can't say too much because I don't make the rules. And if you do complain, you get blackballed, and sometimes you don't get in. You get crappy positions. So especially race the horses that I got, if you're on a half-mile track, you got to go around it twice. And if you got the outside position, that's kind of like guaranteed no good money. Because usually the inside horses win on that. But also, Outdoor Smile, the those $10,000 horses, if I was to get back in the horse business, which I never would do, the first thing I would do if I was going to buy a horse and I'd like get like a yearling or a 2-year-old, I would go look at them in the field running around in their paddock, and you'd want to get the most meanest, the one that stands out the most over them, and take that one, because the chances are, I don't want to say he's a bully, but he's not as scared to actually be aggressive. When I mean aggressive, I'm not talking about, beating the other horses up or, being, kicking people that are training them, but he's got the most potential, in my opinion, which I could be totally wrong, that he's going to try the hardest. But also, speed is a factor in the racing industry, and speed breaks you down. The faster you go, the quicker you break down in regards to like soreness. And if once you start getting sore, you don't go as fast, or you start compromising and not kind of like running on one leg, and then maybe an ankle will go bad up front, and just one little injury leads to another little injury. So it's tough, and that's why thoroughbreds like Kentucky Derby horses, they only race like every 3 weeks, so they need that time to rest and get strong, because they're really more of a delicate horse in regards to injuries. As for the standardbred I got, standardbred was more or less like a workhorse, and they used to just race them around, and they started their own racing version of it. But a standardbred is it's the poor man's version of horse racing. Because if you got a thoroughbred, you really spend some money, because you got to pay to get everything done. Like myself and my kid and that, we could do everything ourselves just about, except give medicine legally. So, like I said, the standardbreds that I got, they're the poor man's sport. But I got to read some of this chat, because you guys are blowing up. Oh, we got to get going. It's time to go to Clay's, too. Let me read these before I sign off, and I'm going to go to Clay's, say hi. Okay. We would trust Blake with anybody that he wanted, that's for sure. Anything you got? Yeah, you got kicked out. Looked at, we said that. Yep, registered. Well, Jeremy, if you could remote, you could figure out how to fix that thing on my end then. Do you see the YouTuber? No, I didn't see that one. That's funny, but I mean, it's not funny in regards to, I don't want to offend nobody if they're a little overweight. Yeah, the horse has to want to win first. Yeah, you got to have it just like a hockey player. If it's born into you, or football, you got it. That's pretty funny. I'd only get a horse again if I don't have to board. I had too many good horses ruined by bad boarding stables. Yeah, Cassie, I don't know if you're still there. That's the only reason why I bought this little farm. It's not the greatest, but, for material-wise, like the house I live in, it's just a small 2-bedroom old farm from 1914. But I bought it for the purpose of giving a place for my guys to retire and live out their lives. And I got 8 left, maybe 10 years left with them before they should start passing, because they live to about 30 years old usually. And they're anywhere between 15 and 23 now, so. But, yeah, I don't trust nobody when it comes to stabling. Not at all. Not unless it was like a real good friend that I personally knew, but just to go pay somebody to keep your stuff there and they're going to feed dinner or whatever. I know what that's like. Sometimes they take hay from you and take your grain. But that's what happens when you can't watch it all the time. What problem? Oh, no. I'm just saying to get you figured out with your block for JV's Hangout, because I got to dig deeper, like you said yesterday. On that. But like I said, I had to buy this farm because these are one of two things. I couldn't afford to keep paying for my other house. I had a pretty nice old Victorian house. And I was paying $100 a stall. So with my hay room and my 9, I actually had 10 horses for the longest time. It was $1,000 a month just to stable there. And it was a crappy place too, but it was close to where I was at, so I took it. And it had a jog track too. The jog track was real good, but the barns weren't in the best shape. But actually had a nice, real firm jog track. that was done professionally, so you could jog on it whether you had rain, snow. It never was too soft. It was as hard as a rock, so that was good. No, I shut it on and off all the time, but we're talking about the moderator thing, because Jeremy says I'm blocking him on JV's Hangout on this channel, which, like I said, my wife looked through, but we got to dig deeper. But that's cool. All my friends, they're all jumping on the Clay's chat, so they're going to be mad at me for hanging out, cutting in on his time. But I learned something from Joey V. I don't want to say what I learned from him. I'll tell you guys on your chat when I catch up with you. See what's going on. Hey, Captain, if you're still listening, you showed 60 on your phone last night. 60 for the temperature? Was that degrees or was that Celsius? Fahrenheit or Celsius? I was thinking about if that's Celsius, that's crazy. You're really in the heat wave then. Let me take a picture of that. Leave. You don't want this. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that. Okay, I got some pictures of it. Oh, Fahrenheit? That's not bad. I thought you said it was hot up there. Maybe I must have drank too much Pepsi last night. I was misunderstanding. Yeah, because it's 77 here. We finally got some rain, and it's been humid all day. So I checked it out in YouTube Studios setting community/hidden users. What didn't JV do wrong? Yeah. You're across the pond, right? Up in the UK? But I'm just hanging out. I had Robert earlier and he disappeared, but at least it's cool. He stopped by to say hi. And Lucky TV, thank you. Thank you for coming. You're in Belfast? Never been around the world. Would like to travel someday, but that's not going to happen. I'll be cutting grass till the day I die. I never made a good retirement fund. Thank God my wife's got a retirement fund from her job. She's got 5 years left to retirement. She could be done sooner, but she can't get done until she's 55. She can't cash out because she's already got 30 years, 30 years at her job, at the hospital. I'm old now too. I'm 50, 50. So is my wife. Like I said, she's got 5 years left at the hospital. She'll have 35 years in, but she can't retire before then because we need her money and the benefits. The benefits are real good. Well, not really. Well, they're still good now because the kids now are older. My kids are 30, 31. So they moved on and they're married. So when I was younger, we had the family plan. Thank God to my wife's work. And that really, that really bailed us out of a lot because we had to buy family insurance back then and, get dental on top of that. It would have been some crazy money, Okay, you said, you're still here, Cassie? That's cool. I'm sorry. I'm going to go on Clay's. These guys are addicting. They just keep going and going and chatting. So Clay's going to be mad at all of us for chatting. It said my cat walked across my phone and blocked someone when I was modding another channel. But then I hid them immediately. I don't know. It's kind of like we got Jeremy. We got him tied up and hidden in the basement, waiting for Robert to come get him and rescue him. Super Robert. Da-da-da-da, to the rescue. That's cool. But yeah, Cassie, if you see me on that, put anything on that Twitter about the JV's channel, especially Friday night going live, they talk about some crazy things. It goes from talking about the moon to talking about grasshoppers to put engines in lawnmowers, it just gets crazy. You don't know what you're going to talk about, but they make it a lot of fun. They're a group of good guys, girls. They're all in there. We have a lot of fun. And like I said, I've really been spending too much time on the computer, especially on the weekends. But if you stop by and check it out, you'll have a lot of fun. It's definitely fun. Jeremy, I got to get a job like you where you could be on the computer and get paid. See, I got to take a break. And I don't get paid when I take a break. You can keep working through it. But then again, like at my wife's job in the x-ray, she works in the x-ray department. All the young people, whether they're, male or females, if they're under 30 years old, that's all they do. My wife catches them all the time. Put your cell phone away because they're always texting and checking crap. So I don't know, any work gets done nowadays with all these distractions. So, yep, Super Robert, that's for sure. Yeah, we had that. Oh, I forgot to tell Trasher that I used to work at U-Haul back in the early 2000s in the wintertime. My friend managed it. So I could pretty much make my own hours. And if it wasn't snow plowing, I would go there and work. And he said he's got some blankets in his studio basement from U-Haul. Those blankets aren't for sale. I forgot to tell him that yesterday. So, Blake, if you're listening, return those blankets to U-Haul immediately. Just joking around. But yeah. So maybe he worked at U-Haul at the time, or maybe he rented a U-Haul truck and took the blankets out and never returned them. So hopefully they charged him for that. No, my wife played it all the time up in Canada, which we live. Buffalo is real close to. It's called Niagara Falls. You know Niagara Falls, USA, the honeymoon capital. Well, the American side's a dump, but they got the Seneca Niagara Casino. The original one, it's real nice. It's got a hotel, like a 35 floor hotel next to it. It's beautiful. And the other one we go into, Buffalo, they're all related to each other. The little Buffalo Creek one I go to. But across in Fort Erie, we've been to Fort Erie now for a couple of years because everybody got sick. And you couldn't go over the border for the longest time. And now if you go over the border, you got to show them all kinds of vaccination records, and it's just stupid. Put it that way. It's just stupid. But my wife played Walking Dead probably all the time, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, because it used to be it was a TV series on AMC, the AMC TV channel, and she used to watch that, so she played up there. But no, like the biggest ones around here now are a game that's called Buffalo. A pig one. I can't think of the name of the pig one is. See, my wife's real good at them because if she's doing good, that's. If you want to talk about slots for a second, I'll jump on the slot thing. Hey, Captain, thank you for stopping, man. Thank you. He sure is. Thank you, Captain, for stopping. Thank you. But so like Walking Dead, A Wheel of Fortune. There was an Austin Powers one. Those are like all probably about 4 or 5 years old now. But if you could ever find one that's super cool, it's the Flintstones. The cartoon, the Flintstones. If you could find that, it's really, really, really. Yeah, I got to get on Clay's channel too, Cassie. Thank you for stopping. Thank you. But nowadays, all the slots they're super good. So, anyways, if the old lady's doing good on slots, she'll stay on slots. If she starts getting a cold, she'll walk away and she'll play blackjack for a while just to try to recoup the pot. The Flintstones are so cool because they drive around in the car and you put it on the music as loud as you can, because that's one of the secrets when you play a slot machine. You got to put the volume up to max, and it gives you a little bit of a better eye. Maybe not much more, but just a hair bit more. Hey, Funky Uncle, how you doing? Nice to see you. But anyways, Smile, if you want to talk about slots for a second, if you're still there. My wife's got like a little formula. You need to start with at least $1,000 though, because if you walk in there with like $20 or $50, you're not going to make no money. So what she does is she starts and she'll put $200 in the start. And if she gets up to 300, she'll cash out and look for another machine. And if she gets down to 100, she'll cash out and put that $100 and off to the side. So now she's got $900 to play with. And she'll go to another machine and put another $200 in and then ride that up or ride that down. So eventually, at the end of the day, either she's going to make more than the original 1,000 that she started with, or she'll be at 500 and she'll lose 500. And sometimes that happens. Sometimes it's quickly. Like I said, sometimes we go in there and, 45 minutes, she's ready to go home because she lost the 500 and she still got the other 500 left. Or sometimes hours later, especially if she's playing blackjack. And if there's a lot of people playing blackjack because I got like 6 decks in the shoe, 6 decks of cards, sometimes she gets real hot at that, and I got to beg her to go home. It's like 4 or 5 hours later, and I'm all Pepsi'd out, and I don't want to drive and take a chance. But that's the secrets. And you got to make the volume as loud as you can. And then, like a lot of these games, Smile, if you're still there, they got like these little like fizzy things that like fizz that look like firecrackers on. They're all like Japanese, Asian type Chinese games that they're based off of. And if they get up to the top, they'll crack and then you get like a bonus. So what she'll do is a lot of times you'll be playing and you're getting close to the firecrackers, exploding. And a lot of times you run out of money. So she'll walk around like a shark and she'll look and see if it's getting close to exploding. She'll sit down and put her money in, and then she'll bet max bet. And max bet on that game is $8.88. And chances are she usually hits. But then sometimes she drops the $100 out of the 200 and she don't hit either at $8.88 a spin. But it's all give and take because basically, you give them $200 to start, and then they give you, $250, and then you think you're winning, and the next thing you know, they took back, you're down to $140, and then you're still chasing, and then hopefully you get back up to, $200 again, and then they get you back to $210 to keep you hanging in there, and then you go back down to $100. And all you're just doing is you're just trying to catch a bonus, because if you catch a bonus, you really make some money. But not if it's like a mini bonus. But if you do ever see the Flintstones, just check it out. It's fun to sit there and have a couple of Pepsis and just listen to the music in the background, and Fred's driving Barney around. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I got the 220 yesterday afternoon, but that video got shut off because StreamYards. I'm on StreamYards right now. After 12 hours, it shuts off itself for a live stream. But I'm going to try that on this Friday again, see if I get anybody. How's it going, my buddy? That's Funky Uncle John. Should be going good, hopefully. Hopefully you guys are all having a good day. But, I'm going to get wrapping up in a minute because I got to go see all my friends on Clay's channel, too, or else they won't come support me no more. It's kind of weird. No, not at all. No. I liked it. It actually looped pretty good, and it replays pretty good. And I didn't get in trouble either from YouTube. They didn't give me no copyright claims or nothing like that, or for the music playing, which was cool. I thought they would have, but I would take it anyway. So I'm just trying to get subscriber count up, even though it doesn't mean nothing, because all those people that subscribed, they were nice enough to hit the subscribe button. They're really probably not going to stop back and watch the video. So it's really not going to, help towards getting that 4,000 hour mark. But I just wanted to, get my count up because I haven't really. That's wild. Got almost 30. What'd you get 30 from? Or no, I was at 195, I want to say. So I got 5, 50, 25. Most of them are probably from you, Jeremy. All those are, like I said, secrets from you. When I got that picture, thought I'd jump on, hit the thumbs, and say hi. Thank you, Funky Uncle. And we're wrapping up in a minute. I got to go on the other guy's channel. But maybe I'll do something crazy. It all depends if I have a couple more pops in me Friday night. But I got to behave because it's back to work tomorrow morning. I got to get ready. That's awesome. Yes, thank you, Funky Uncle, for stopping. Also, Leprechaun TV, thank you for stopping too. You got a nice show. Another thing, JV, if you could hear me, like a lot of times, like if I go on Joey's channel, Captain Bandit, thank you for stopping too. If I go on Joey's channel, or if I go on Leprechaun TV, I really tone it down because those guys got some pretty good shows going and they're getting some people on there. And so I really don't keep the comments too dumb because I really get carried away sometimes with dumb comments. But like on a couple of these guys' channels that I go on, I make dumb comments, but they know who I am, so they don't mind. And like your channel, I'll throw out some dumb comments because, you're just about having fun too. But those other guys are, I don't want to say too serious, but they got, maybe a tighter, stricter audience, and I don't want to say nothing stupid and look like an idiot. So on Joey's and Leprechauns, I pretty much just tune it right down to just the basic comments, and I don't really comment back and forth with much people because I don't want to block up their space because they got to the 1,000 mark or higher, and they got to where I want to be. So I got to see who was first today. I think. Let me see what I got. And I always say thank you to people because that's just the stuff I learned. My buddy Ed Kowalczyk, I went to high school with him. Thank you, Ed. Robert was here for a while. He might have fell asleep. Thank you, Robert. Say hi to Joe if you're still around. Outdoor Smile. He's our friend from Florida. Jeremy, thank you. Pika Power, it was great to see you. Thank you. Cassie, thank you also. Hope you got my flowers. Pika, Cassie, Pudge, Pika, Jeremy, Pika, Jeremy, Pika, Cassie. Pika. Got a lot of comments today. Outdoor Smile. Pika, Cassie, thank you. Outdoor Smile. Jeremy. Pudgy, thank you. I think I broke a record for comments. Simon, first. Always Simon. Simon's always first. Simon's pretty funny. He likes to spam. He's pretty cool. Like him. Cassie. Then we should have Leprechaun. Captain Bandit. Thank you, Captain. Thank you. Who else do we got here? Cassie. Leprechaun TV. Thank you, Leprechaun TV. I like your show. Maybe I'll learn how to cook, and I could do a cooking show then too. But Jeremy, I'll check out the hidden users on that community. And Cassie, so I'm going to take off. I'm going to go on Clay's channel. And also Funky Uncle John. Thank you for all you guys coming by for the first time. It was great. Thank you very much. I'll be looking for everybody. I'm going to go on Clay's channel right now. That's Clay Bro. If you want to check him out, Clay Bro. And then, it's raining here again. Oh boy, that's cool. Yeah, thank you, Jeremy. I'll try to get you on block later for your regular JV's Hangout. And everybody, don't forget to check out JV's Hangout. Don't forget our friend Frank CFV on Twitch. Check him out. 6:15 Eastern, 5:15. He's at his time. He's Central. So thank you. I'll see everybody soon. Thank you very much, guys. Everybody have a great day.